Obviously, I don't need to explain to this audience that government relations, lobbying, are part of the physiology of democracies. This is how things work. We may like certain parts of it and maybe not like some other parts of it. Certainly, I can just make this notation, and I don't speak as an expert, but we know that here in Washington, D.C., there has been literally an explosion of the lobbying industry in the last 10, 15 years. Again, this is not a new invention. That people know that lobbying, the term lobbying, apparently, according to legend, was created back then in the 19th century when people were, trying to meet the president, and they would say, okay, you can sit here in the lobby, And so the lobbyists were those who were there. That's legend. Some people say it's true, some people say it's not true, whatever. But that's legend that says how the term lobbying came about. And that's really basically advocacy, and stemming from the U.S. Constitution, the right to petition. I mean, for those of you who like American constitutional history and whatnot, the reality is that this is an integral part of the functioning of our democracy. And as I said, some people may like it, some may not like it. And of course, this approach to this kind of liaison, if you wish, between civil society, economic interests, advocacy groups, and elected leaders, now it's bread and butter. It's here in America, it's in Latin America, it's in Europe, it's in Eastern Europe, it's everywhere, at least in democracies. I'm not going to speak about countries where they have different political systems. And so I think this is very important, and therefore an opportunity like this one, like this event convened by my good friend Katerina here, who is really an old friend and a seasoned practitioner in this craft or art or science, whatever we want to call it. She really knows a lot, and she's been passionate about teaching or spreading knowledge or understanding best practices and new trends. I think this is important, and I think this is the reason why all of you are here today, and also I'm recognizing for those of you who are joining us online from different parts of the world. So that shows that there's an international interest and focus on all this. And so I really hope that this will be enlightening and interesting and productive for all of you, as previous events that we had the pleasure of hosting last year and the previous year. And so without further ado, let me turn the mic to Katerina, who will take it from here, and I'll see you in a bit.